يلا guys يلا شوي مع بعض في جلسة على الكورة يا سنتر شوي يا عامل كيتي برا شوي kenapa ஒரே நிமிஷம் guys நான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் மியூட்ல இருக்கேன் நான் ஒரே நிமிஷம் நான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் மியூட்ல இருக்கேன் guys கேக்குதா guys ஆக்சுவலி என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா நான் கொஞ்ச நாளா வந்து கென்ஷன் ஆடிருக்க மாட்டேன் இந்த சமயம் வந்து என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன்னா போயிட்டு இந்த வந்து மொபைல் விளாட்டுறேன் இந்த ப்ளூ கலர்ல ஒரு சர்க்கிள்ல காட்டும் தெரியுமா மேப்ல அதை போய் முடிக்கலாம் முடிச்சு நம்ம வந்து இது மட்டும் கிளைம் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம் டெய்லின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை பண்றேன்னு தானே என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா தெரியாம நான் போயிட்டு இந்த புதுசா மான்ஸ்டர்டுக்கு மேல ஒரு இடம் தெரியுமா அந்த இடத்துல போயிட்டு நான் அன்லாக் பண்ணிட்டேன் அன்லாக் பண்ண உடனே ஒரு கட்சின் ஓப்பன் ஆயிடுச்சு அவ்வளோ ஒன் டைம் சொல்லிட்டு இது மட்டும் பண்ணிடலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு போனா அது கட்சின் வந்து டக்குன்னு அப்படியே கையோட கேம் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணது தான் திருப்பி உங்ககிட்ட நான் வந்து கேம் ஓப்பன் பண்றேன் பாப்போமா உள்ள நடக்குதுன்னு அப்புறம் என்ன கைஸ் எல்லாம் லஞ்ச் சாப்பிட்டீங்களா டின்னர் சாப்பிட்டீங்களா Hey, hi, welcome stream. The up team Malik. No bro, welcome stream bro. Then something now bro. What's this? This is Genshin Impact. Loading, yes, loading. Don't complete our our conquest. Live screen வருதா இல்ல நான் black screen வருதா? Screen வரல எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு வந்துருச்சு. Patavi, a Cisne organization that has spread out all over the continent. They seems to be actively plotting something. Rafu Sa, welcome stream. Ra Rafa Sa, the name is really difficult for me to read. And I call you Raf.
Off we go.
By the way, thanks for joining the Twitch stream, and we are currently streaming on YouTube too. You can watch me there if you like YouTube.
Let's light it up.
There are so many talismans here. Paimon's seen this pattern before, but... Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew. And the plot. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Come on, guys, let's go, let's go. Guys, I'll be muted for some more time. Oh, this looks so cool. Diverted from mine.
Animo test 6308. Absorption test. Curses. Curses.
Adventure time. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure time! Stay clear! Let me scry.
Hey, hello, welcome stream.
Huh, where have you been hiding?
Yeah. What's your name? Actually, I can't read your name because it's like the YouTube handle is on Guyan. That's what I can read now.
To ashes! Ugh. Not written in the stars. Huh? I'm going in! Swirl, Mark 2! Absorption test! Let's light it up! Yeah! Animal test 6, don't break my glasses!
Huh, where have you been hiding?
Let's go and complete the item quest. Where are you from? I'm going.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty, and and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what
Thanks for the
future
follow.
is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No, those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
I need to sing.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Here, everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Stay clear!
absorption test.
I'm going in!
Shadows of fate. Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
கபிலன் ப்ரோ ஒரு நிமிஷம் வந்துடுறேன்.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Eugene Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can already...
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine.
Wow. See? All right. I think it's a bit... Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
Listen.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members, however, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands.
And what now?
that's all Ning. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must reign. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the back? Neither path is an easy.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're
Having connections with the so what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no... But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
Address rank 31 now. Gasoline. Let's go.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. But even if we can't take any, we can, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Paimon, quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia?
So you've been planning to take the note?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy either way. We now come to the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along. To feel that besides, you could never defeat me. Not even in your wildest dream. Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
My research has failed.
Low HP already, okay.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
You've
Oh,
made
don't
some
break my
progress.
glasses! Cha! Animo test 60.
Run all you like.
Huh?
Passable effort. Try this.
Leave my space! The stars!
Hey,
Fading.
ஏன் அட்டாக் எதையுமே அடிக்க முடியல அவனை?
So quick to believe.
Why do they never miss?
எனக்கு கேரக்டரை மாற்ற முடியல. சி.
Try this.
Let's light it up!
You've made some progress. Guess I should
Stand
take
clear!
you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Eyes on me! Let's light it up!
All you do is run.
Adventure!
This.
Huh?
I should sleep on it.
morning? Why do they never miss? I'm going in! Yeah!
உள்ள ஃபைட் தெரியல தெரிஞ்சா எல்லா கட்டுக்கு ஹெச்பி ஏத்திட்டு வந்துருமா.
No use hiding back there.
Let me scry.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
எப்படி இல்லைனா 2-3 இது கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ண முடியுது. நம்மள மாதிரியே அவனுக்கும் அதுக்கு தானே.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Not bad. To ashes! Ow! Adventure time!
Shadows of fate.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let me scry.
Delve into destiny.
ஐயோ தெரியாம ஒண்ணு. நீ தெரியாம ஒண்ணு கேட்டா அடிக்க.
Crew, set sail for home.
ஓ
Let me scry.
Die here.
Let's light it up! Don't worry, I got this.
Delve into destiny.
Animal tactics need to make
பட் வந்து தெரியாம போறான்னு கேட்டா.
adjustments. My reckoning has come.
Off we go! Adventure time!
நான் ஹெச்பியை ஏற்றிட்டா தான் வந்திருப்பாங்க. நீ இவ்வளோ தடவை சாவுட்றான்னு கேட்கலாமா?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
பாஸ் இருப்பான்னு தெரியாமல் வந்துட்டு கஷ்டப்படுறேன்.
Ow! Benny's adventure team. I have failed.
நான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனதே 1 ஹெச்பியில் தான் என் கேரக்டர் எல்லாம் கிட்டத்தட்ட. எப்படி போகணுமா? இப்போ முதல்ல இருந்து எல்லாம் பேசணும்.
Wow! It looked impressive
Over
enough
mother
from
and
this
daddy.
is where all up to that's more. Oh, so it's a trap, but even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
You've already fulfilled your task as...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... if it weren't for that lovely... stopping the more...
So you've been planning to take the...
As one of the... She will get that which she does... I'm not asking for the time for discussion and either way. We now... The battle.
Battle? So you're the...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside, instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in my...
Oh, so besides, you could never Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Clear. Off we go. Let's light it up.
So quick to flee.
Off we go.
Not bad, not bad.
Delve into destiny.
Poor timing. Poor timing. Possible effort.
Everybody stand back. Absorption test.
You You've made some progress.
Let me scry.
Fourth time. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trigger. Haha. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. You've got some skills.
Let's light it up!
I'll crush you.
இதெல்லாம் கூல் டவுன் பண்ணா
No use hiding back there.
Let's light it up!
Stay clear. Let me scry.
Raging tide.
Teamwork
You've
is
got some
dreamwork!
skills. Gotcha. All you do is run.
Don't break my glasses.
Something else?
You haven't won yet!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Decided by destiny.
Why do they never
You've got some
miss?
skills.
Animo test 6308.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
ஓ சாப்பாடு சாப்பிட்டு ஹெச்பி எத்தனை விஷயத்த மறந்துட்டேன் மக்களே.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it.
அதான் கொய்யாலடே.
Delved into death. Off we go. Don't worry, I got this. To ashes.
இது போடுற சொன்னா
You haven't won yet. Let me scribe. This isn't good.
வின் பண்ணாங்க.
Shadows of fate.
Animal test 6308.
ரொம்ப ஓட ஓடுறான் மக்களே. இன்னும் இந்த அக்காக்கு இது ரெடியா இல்லையா?
Let's light it up.
தெமினா பத்தல.
Let me leave my space. Destiny cannot be denied.
Everybody stand back.
Why do they never miss? Absorption test.
அந்த கரெக்டா அந்த எலிமெண்டல் இது போடுற சவுண்ட்லாம் போட்டான்.
Let's light it up.
Stand clear.
இது தப்பு.
Die.
Swirl. Mark 2.
Shoot! I can't afford any more bend.
Absorption test.
Not bad.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis
எனக்கு ஏமா
wasn't
ஒண்ணுமே
taken by
நமக்கு
anyone, In fact, it might be that the exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone.
A god?
Osile, Overlord. If such an ancient god would be do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon, if we hadn't happened to see... Did we make...
What are you?
Huh? Hold on. It's the...
Faced with the calamity of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War... So will the power of the Chisek...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of some...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
அப்போ குரல் எத்தலாம் காமிக்கிறாங்க.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Glacian Ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All Millilith who are able, to me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Absorption test!
I'm going in!
Shadows of...
Can't run! What too fast seemed to work.
Animo test 6308! What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Absorption test! Enhanced Animo Module 75!
Let's light it up!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time of giant cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This grady's really strong!
Let's light it up!
My work. Finished.
லைட் இங்கே தான் நான் கவனிக்கவே இல்லை.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going to...
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This isn't good.
Everybody stand back! Animal hypostasis emulation!
To ashes!
Time to fulfill my work.
Stay clear!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Absorption test! Off we go!
This is it.
I'm going in! Stay clear!
Power that ended Haishan!
Put your back into it. My duty.
Look at me. Enhanced animal modules?
Everybody,
Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
let's light it up!
Look at me.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
എല്ലാവരും പൊട്ടല്ല പൊട്ടം വേസ്റ്റ് വെച്ചാ
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Just Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the—
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and thanks for protecting Liyue Har.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found, and though the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is a...
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's that child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting? That we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra. You have already Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
எப்பயுமே ராங் ரூட்ல போறோம்.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Lawyer, okay.
New stock at Sigu Antiques? Bad news for my purse.
Feel free to take a look around.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could... We had better go and make sure that every...
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
You're lying. I love Mommy.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And... you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually,
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, Child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the... Uncover that answer for your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Are you buying or not?
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of...
Ah, forget it.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the ghosts... There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious.
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler?
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you've heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping you in.
The cleanup of the
Why you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier? Or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Off we go!
என்னடா உன் சிலைக்கு நீயே மாலை போடுவதியா?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,007? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk.
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. But since you weren't used to not...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. I must thank... I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhong. That is true.
Paimon thinks...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation... The Electro-Archon Ball...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma...
That said, Though people at the wharf were saying that the Zhongli, since you're
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstance, but if a person shows truth, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an...
They want to seize vision.
I should think that in the Raiden...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of the fact that even I, the old, knowing her. 7 ideals. All right then. Was there anything else you wished? That said, I hinted as much to the adept. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't... Since Morax is dead, are they all just... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liu Chising.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then.
Benny's Adventure Chip. Let's go find some treasure.
I have gathered everyone here today. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news.
We built the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a... Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone, Adepti Sigil, although these 3 items are rare, I take the saying, you may ask me.
These things won't be.
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some.
No. We better move quickly, or this
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Yes. Providing the
Really? Ooh, then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how? The construction of the Jade Chamber. I have other. Remember, this is a race against.
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look!
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. As it happens, we have some
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Off we go! I'm going in! To ashes!
Stay clear!
Let's light it up!
Let me scry. Absorption task.
We could do with some more fortune.
Yeah. ஓ இதுதான் அதுவா?
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. We're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. Still can't grasp that. I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it to getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table, then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. How could you afford to be so wasted?
Master warned me not to, but here we are. Perhaps...
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business, I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so on... Wait, that's right. Then of course...
Chingson, Glaze Lily, Violet.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like a...
Are you here to buy some herbs?
Chingson, Glaze Lily, and Violet Grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, if Paimon had enough mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant.
Because I'm not sure the food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning, sampling each dish in order to...
Return to the mountain?
Enough about me.
Oh, right! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great!
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do hope we simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of Plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. As far as the...
Okay then! Thanks, Baish!
You're quite well...
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work.
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here.
Xingqiu?
Oh, I see. So,
as well,
the truth is, we are holding it on at the end of the day.
500 million!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding.
But...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
There's no end to this.
Let's light it up!
Freeze!
Animo Test 63? Yeah!
That tingle?
Don't break my glasses! Stay clear! Delved into death!
I got careless.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Let me scry! Fate is upon you!
Eyes on me!
Absorption test! Swirl! Mark 2! Shadows of fate!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Don't break my glasses! Animal test 6308! Let me scry! Stay clear! Shadows of fate!
To ashes! It's not over.
Yeah! Absorption test!
I'm going in!
Delved into destiny, decided by destiny.
Welcome to stream. Bro, I don't know French. Sorry, my bad.
Shadows of fate.
I think it's not French. I'm not.
Enhanced Animo Module 75!
Power that ended Haishan!
By the way, thanks for
gonna
learning
hurt in the
stream.
morning.
Don't forget to follow me.
Delved into destiny. Animo test 63.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! shadows of fate! To ashes! Written in the stars!
Stay clear!
I never yield. Huh? Yeah. Huh. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. 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 Or not. Oh. Ow! Assemble! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Everybody stand back! Delve into destiny! Let's light it up!
Absorption test. Shadows. Animal hypostasis emul. That's not right.
I'm going in!
Let me scry.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss?
Fate is upon you.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Shadows of fate.
Didn't see that coming.
Stay clean.
I'm going in!
Swirl, Mark 2. Let me scry. Written in the stars.
Let's light it up!
Absorption test. Delve into destiny. Let me scry.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shadows of fate.
Here to play with me? Let me amuse myself. Power that ended high shot! Over here! Everybody stand back!
Animo test 6308. Blink. Let me scry.
Over here! Let me amuse myself a little.
Stand clear.
How to get me going. I'm going in!
Don't break my glasses. Enhanced Animo Module 75.
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Let me amuse myself a little. Decide
through. Set sail for home.
So very...
Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Shine longer.
Haven't you heard? Benny's recommendation.
பை கைஸ், நாளைக்கு பார்ப்போம்.